Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called We Can Work It Out by the Beatles. And we're going to start off with kind of our intro verse chorus on a D major chord. We play D major. First finger goes to the G on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now, while you're on Ds in general, it can be kind of cool to lift off the second finger and make that a D suspended second, or you can add in the pinky on the high E on the 3rd fret and kind of say some things around D, is kind of D sus and D sus 2. And then from the D, we go to a C major chord, and we play C major. First finger goes to the B on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret, and third finger on the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord. It sounds really, really happy. Now on C's in general, you can kind of lift off the first finger, make that a C major 7, or you could add in the pinky on the B string 3rd for a C major 9. Or another way to play C major 9 is to do first finger on the D string 2nd, second finger on the A string 3rd, third finger on the B string 3rd, and the pinky on the high E string 3rd. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major 9. And kind of half the C major 9 with a D major chord, and then we kind of end up with more D, and more D, and then we go back to C, and then a D, but then we go to a G major chord. We play G major. First finger goes to the A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E string 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. You may also want to think about putting the third finger on the B string 3rd, pinky on the high E string 3rd, kind of working that for your G major. And that might make it a little bit easier to get back to the D, kind of leaving the third finger in the same place. And then we go back to G, and then we go to an A major chord. We play A major. First finger goes to the D on the 2nd fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string 2nd fret. Big party on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now you may also kind of dig on lifting off the second finger and making it an A7 chord, or you could readjust the fingers and put the pinky on the high E3rd for an A7 chord. And through the song, actually, you could kind of work this as kind of a down, and actually one of the guitar parts is definitely doing kind of a 4 down kind of idea on the chords. And then when you get to the C, D, you just kind of do 2 downs and going back to D. So I'm kind of doing down, kill it, down, kill it, down, kill it, down, kill it, D, down, 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 C for 2, D for 2, and then we got a G for 2, D for 2, G for 2, and an A for 2. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the D and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Now the weird part about applying that to our verse chorus is some of the chords half. So when we get to that C, D, you may want to do just a down, down, up on each chord. Same thing for that G, D, G, A at the end. So we'd have D, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, D, G, D, G, A. Or another variation of that might be kind of cool is a down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Where you have D with a down, up, 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 down, up. So we tried that through our verse chorus. We'd have D, D, C, D, 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 or you can even mix it up between them. C, D, verse chorus 2 times, then we go into kind of our main bridge idea, and we start on a B minor chord. When we play B minor, normally first finger goes across the entire 2nd fret, second finger on the B string 3rd, third finger on the D string 4th, and the pinky on the G string 4th. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a B minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now on B minors in general, it can be kind of cool to lift off the pinky and make that a B minor 7, or if you're trying to avoid bar chords, which is a little tricky, you could do first finger on the A string 2nd, second finger on the G string 2nd, third finger on the high E 2nd for a B minor 7. Or if you're digging on that other G voice in the C major 9, you can do first finger on the A 2nd, second finger on the G 2nd, third finger on the B string 3rd, pinky on the high E string 3rd for kind of a B minor kind of an idea. And then from the B minor, we could do kind of a B minor and kind of half it with something I call B minor / A, where you kind of lift off the first finger bar just a little bit to kind of keep the high E string into it, but kind of bring out that A string that Paul's playing. And then from there we go to our G major chord, and then we go to an F sharp major chord. And normally you do this as a first finger bar across the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the G string's 3rd fret, 3rd finger on the A 4th, and the pinky on the D 4th fret for kind of an F sharp major. Or you could lift off the pinky and make that an F sharp 7, which could be very, very cool through that part. And then from that on the bridge, actually this is kind of weird. We end up changing times actually, where we're kind of in 4 up to this point, but then we go back to our B minor, but it's almost like a 3 pulse, and you could do kind of a 3 down idea through that same chord progression. This is a little weird. It's almost kind of like coming back into it. Or if you're quick enough, you could work that as kind of a down, down, up through that idea. So through that whole bridge, we'd have kind of that B minor, and you may want to do just the down, kill it idea, kind of B minor / A, G, F sharp. But then we got our B minor for 3, B minor / A, G, F sharp. And you try the strum pattern with the B minor, down, up, down, B minor / A, G, back into 3 for the B minor / A, G, F sharp. And then from there, then we go into our next verse chorus. Now, one other thing I'd think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, or the down, up, down, up, down, up, you throw in basses for the chords. So on the D, you'd have the D for the bass. On the C, you'd have the A for the bass. On the G, you'd have low E for the bass. On the A, you'd have the A for the bass. The B minor, we'd have the A for the bass, unless we're doing B minor / A, in which case you may want to bring out the open A string for your bass on B minor / A. And then on the G, we'd have the low E bass, and then on the F sharp 7, we'd have the low E string for the bass. Now, randomly, if you don't like the bar chords and you're trying to avoid them, actually, for the F sharp, you could do kind of an F sharp 7 a different way, and do first finger on the B 2nd, 2nd finger on the G 3rd, 3rd finger on the D string on the 4th, and kind of use the D string to the high E string for your F sharp 7. So if you're kind of looking for some easier ways, that might help you. So if we tried that through our next verse chorus, kind of adding in basses, we'd have D, C with an A bass, D with a D bass, D with a D bass, D with a D bass, C with an A bass, D with a D bass, G with low E bass, D with a D bass, G with low E bass, A with an A bass. And then from there, then we're going back into our bridge part. So we tried that adding basses. When you get to that 3/4 part, you could almost make it kind of a bass down, up through that part when we get to that. And that could be a very cool way to kind of work it. So we tried it that way. We have B minor with an A bass, B minor with an A bass, B minor / A with an A bass, G with low E bass, F sharp with low E bass, and our B minor / A, G, F sharp, B minor / A, G, then we go into our last verse chorus. Now, one other strum pattern I would think about kind of using through the song is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And if you kind of dig on this, if you're kind of tapping your foot, right now we're dividing our beat for the most part into 2 parts. Down, up, or 1, 2, which is called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that beat into 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, down, up, down, up. What I mean by that is if you take the D and do a down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then on the third beat, you do an up on 2, down on 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 up, down, 1 up, down, 1 up, down. And then on the last beat, you could go down, up, down, up. So you'd have down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. So all together, if you kind of dig on this, you'd have down, up, down, up, down, up. And you can even kind of add basses to that and make it a bass, down, up, down, or bass, down, up, down, or bass, down, up, bass, down, up, down. Cool. try that through that verse chorus, you'd have kind of that D, D, and you may want to do just the down up for the C, D, D, down, up, down, C, D, G, D, G, A. And if we tried that idea through our bridge part, and we have the kind of that B minor, B minor slash A, G, sharp. And we got the free four, B minor slash A, G, F sharp, B minor slash A, G, sharp. B minor slash A, G, F sharp. And if we tried that through that last verse chorus, then we'd be at D. Or if you know there are licks around these chords too, it'll always be kind of a cool thing to kind of throw them into. So feel free to take this lesson and embellish it in any way that you want. G, D, G, A. And then we got that last little bit of that outro with the D, kind of the very end. But that's the basics of how you can strum through We Can Work It Out by the Beatles. So good luck!